Okay, fans, it's time for college football 24-25. This game in real life was played October 3rd, 2024 in the Sun Bowl in El Paso, Texas. It'll be the Sam Houston Bearcats at the UTEP Miners. Uh, let's look at the depth charts, the rosters for both teams. First for Sam Houston, looking for people with 80 overalls. And John Gentry is the halfback. Noah Smith is the wide receiver. Okay. Defensively, Isaiah Nixon. Left end, right end is Chris Murray. Nose tackle. Okay. Uh, left outside linebacker, Kevin Garner. Right outside linebacker, nobody. Cornerback is David Fisher. Free safety. Okay, strong safety is Caleb Warner. Your kick returners are Bethan Mazoa and Rockwell. And the punt returner is Iffy Aubrey. Okay, now for UTEP. Quarterback, nobody. Halfback, wide receiver, tight end, offensive line, defensive line, left outside linebacker Maurice Westmoreland, strong safety Xavier Smith. Well, let's make sure. Kick returner Raphael Campbell. And the punt returner is Kenny Odom. Now, let's look at the schedule for both teams. First for UTEP, a win over Nebraska. I think a Southeast Missouri State was a win. Lost by Liberty to Liberty. and Colorado State was a win. Sam Houston this week, next week at Western Kentucky. Sam Houston opened up the season losing to Rice, beat Central Florida, beat Hawaii, lost to New Mexico State, and lost to Texas State. Then after UTEP, it's a bye and a midweek game with Western Kentucky. There are your numbers. The impact player in this game is Katie Johnson. He'll be your impact player. So now let's go to the action from the Sun Bowl. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with all the action. Trying to do something here. Oh, there we go.
Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl, and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it. The Miners will kick it off to get us underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bearcats offense will have the first possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we've played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So the UTEP Miners offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And you had all day to stew on it, get excited, and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
Let's see how much they can get on 2nd and 9 from the 20. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle, it's Evans. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to move it through the air. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wide out in motion. They'll run play action. Gets it out quickly. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. The aerial assault continues. Feeling some heat. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Campbell. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Big 1st down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Give to the running back. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to pass, it's Locklear. He finds his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Miners will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up.
This offensive line does such a good job communicating in the pass protection. You can see guys passing defenders off to one another, and that's why the quarterback had so much time to complete that throw deep downfield.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. On second and goal, he carries again. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to boot it away.
Sam Houston, 10. UTEP, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
The Miners are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on second down. They'll give it to the back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Miners have their offense in high gear. They're going to ride this running back. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Handoff from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And complete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. After they couldn't connect, it's second and 10. They'll try to pop the draw. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Locklear. He'll get rid of it. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And the Miners will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The run to the left. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. The Miners moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Jackson. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the 1st down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back to pass, it's Locklear. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Miners send out the punt unit. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure coming. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And now the offense will come onto the field again. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up. They're going to throw it again. They're trying to get to it. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. To throw, it's Locklear getting some heat. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The one thing we know about this defense is they've got some exotic looks, and they're not afraid to bring pressure from the 2nd level. That time they brought the free safety, and he was able to get home and sack the quarterback.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Looking for room, it's Gentry. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. Into the spin cycle and forward. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Jolly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's got his man.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems...
Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Phyllis, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
The Miners will hustle to the line. The give to the tailback. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Locklear. Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on 3rd down for this offense. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Snagged in the middle. It's Evans. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. Running with power. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. To the air, it's Watson. Makes the catch. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Bearcats have this offense rolling. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. He's looking to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Bearcats are threatening in the red zone. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Gentry. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Holds and fires complete to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sam Houston. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Miners decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch right at the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And wings it incomplete. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put them. I know that.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. To the air, it's Watson. Throwing right. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Got it in the middle, it's Evans.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. They'll try to run for it. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Bearcats are marching down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And they're able to make the tackle. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable with that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Pocket starts to collapse. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on 2nd down from the 13. Scanning the field, it's Locklear. He's right on target. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. The Miners headed quickly to the line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
He'll do it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat now, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He'll take another shot here. Makes the grab on the left side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? They're bringing heat. Took a shot as he threw. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Trying to get to it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down, down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
Offense set on 1st down. They want that clock to run. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun to give, looking for room. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking to pass, it's Watson. Looking down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse. Catch inside the 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UTEP. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking for a crease. It's Gentry. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Dropping back, it's Rocklear. Looking left. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jolly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He's back to throw on second down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And the misconnection on third down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Coming after him. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking for a productive play on first down. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true. But there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Okay, that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Final score, Sam Houston, 27, UTEP 10. Let's look at the individuals, the team stats. As you can see, fairly interesting game. Passing. Rushing. Receiving. Kicking. Punting. Kick returns. And punt returns. Scoring. And that's the stats on that. So that's your game right now. Final score. Well, let's 27-10 Sam Houston over and that's your Conference USA standings for right now. So that's it from that's it from El Paso. So until then, we'll bid you a very pleasant good night. Everybody.